Mount Shasta. Here we are, climbing up the mountain. And as I mentioned in one of my last videos, your car may be mirroring what's going on in your life. And I know for 100% fact that it is in my life. So, I talked about the last few years not being able to go anywhere without pulling over, or especially up a hill or mountain, without pulling over every 5 minutes and filling up more fluids, carrying, minimum 10 gallons of water with me at all times, filling up everywhere, like literally. That's been my daily life. Can't even go to work without filling up, go home with, And I was thinking on my way up here, the last time I tried to climb this mountain, it took me 17 stops to make it to the top. It's only like 8 or 10 miles, I think. Right now I'm elevation 6,200 and whatever, 63 and climbing. Wow. Zero problems, zero overheating, zero leaks, zero anything. And then I started thinking, God, I remember that 17, I was laughing about it and whatever, but I was determined to do it anyways. I was determined to do a lot of things, have that clean, off-grid, pure, natural life with loving friends, community, etc. And Mount Shasta, I'll tell you what happened here. So, I get questions, oh, why are you homeless, how to blah, 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 and I've talked about a little bit of it in other videos and stuff, but yeah, going back and revisiting these places and going through my healing journey of releasing the pain and fear, I think it's important to keep, get it out, right? Everybody should, holding on to it, hiding it. I never really had time to grieve because I've been on this crazy journey of survival. So now's my time. So Mount Shasta, the people here, two in particular, were pretending to be my friends. I was supposed to be coming out here for a caretaking position. I got out here and found out, well, everything was pretty much a lie. They were black magicians. The house was, oh my gosh, the energy, everything. It was just, but I didn't know. They were just pretending to be my friends. Of course, this was funny. Like my second day there, they're playing shows from stalkers who they pretended to try to help save me from, right? Offer me a safe place to heal. I'd be helping them and they'll be helping me, and yeah, so that wasn't exactly what happened. My gut was on fire immediately. So, I was kind of looking, and really I still wanted to be in Washington, but I thought if I came here, that would get me, a little closer to my dreams and get a nice view to Washington. And I could go up and visit and, like a normal person, try to find a place to live and job and, all those things that so-called normal people do. Well, I was here, I think within a week, it was obvious that I had to go. And I'm just thinking, all right, I just paid $5,000 after getting rid of the last of what I owned to get that free van and do it up. And I had no idea when I did it up that I would be living in it, because of course I just coming out here to a home, I just did it up for my road trip cross country to my safe place with these trusted friends. Now I want you to understand in this journey and the gang stalkers and those people, like, and everybody should know this, whether you're a whistleblower or TI or not, it's always your friends, right? Or people pretending to be your friends that get to you. And that's how, I mean, if you're an activist, think about all the infiltrators in your group, right? And they pretend to be on the same team and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's what happened. And of course, I didn't know until I got here. And then I was drained financially again. And then my old producer's wife was moving up here with a truck. And, you know, she should not be driving. But anyways, nervous wreck and needed help. I offered to help her. And I thought, well, that would give me an opportunity to go up there also and kind of check out what was going on. And she said that if I met her on the freeway, I was going up there with her, help her move, and then she'd come back with me, help me load the truck, and then help me get up there. Well, that didn't happen. In fact, she dogged me up there. Of course. So then I was offered this other situation, get a truck, go up there, and oh, sorry, another fake friend, part of all the same group of people, listening to the shows of the same people that did all the slander and blah, 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 erased me and replaced me with slander. Effectively, forcing me into homelessness. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened here. But I find that interesting. So it took me 17 times to come up here because of the draining, the leaks in my car, right? But it was really a reflection of what was going on around me, all these people around me. Now, would it shock you? And if you've watched my videos, say the past 200 or even the past 100, you know that, well, let's see, I've moved 23 times since Branson, 19 times, I think, on my way, from Florida to here, and 17 times in Washington. I've also talked about some of my dreams that, I'm not gonna go into that right now, but yeah, so that started this horrible, discarded, disposable doll. I mean, from there it was basically, 17 times people luring me to different things, or, oh, you can teach me this and build the gardens and teach us how to eat health, whatever, basically just using me for my skills and medicine making and things like that. Gardens, as soon as I build their gardens, there's drama and there's all sorts of fun stuff that's all in the other videos. But I'm actually, I know it sounds like drama, and yeah, of course it is, but I am so thankful. I really, really am, because imagine if you can, if you have gone through a journey like that and building your own places, surviving in the mountains alone, of course being, also while being, whatever, minimized, shade, all of that thing, everything that's in the videos by other people, doing it alone, working myself out of homelessness while disabled, hardly able to talk and walk, and brain blowing up, 10-day hospitalization, 8-day hospitalization, walkers, wheelchairs. Yeah, see, without that drama, all these moves and lures and this and that, how could I have possibly gained the wisdom and strength that I have today? These aren't, and also learning to trust myself, my intuition that has never, ever, ever lied to me. Yeah, I tossed it aside multiple times, like even the first major stalker, the whatever, live frequency radio people. I knew right away, nope, that's a demon, nope, stay away, blah, blah, blah. However, he had infiltrated all of my best friends, the network, this and that, became friends with them first, and then it was almost like peer pressure type thing. And so every time I was talking to my friends, there he was, because he's friends with them, or on his show, or on this and that. And yeah, so, and then I figure, well, I trust Danny, he's a good guy, and, he wouldn't let a, vampire on our network. So they were all friends, this and that. So when I was going to visit Danny was when they invited me to stop at their place, and then all the drama, blah, 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 that I have yet been able to be released from. Well, until now. That eclipse was a major turning point. I love the fact that when I knew, if you know what I mean, yeah. And that I can look back and see the growth and the different lessons and everything I learned. And it's crazy, like people have been trying to like guilt and shame me for my path, and there's something wrong with you, and there's something within you brought it on. Yeah, you know what? Okay, if you want to look at it that way, but it's not because I'm doing something wrong. It's because I chose a more badass path than you could fathom. See, we all have our own unique journeys. We're not all here to be clones. We're not all here to sit in cubicles. And we're not all here to be warriors. And not all of us are going to heal. And no, there's no, ascension or automatic thing or certain day or turning point where everybody's going to wake up. No, that is not going to happen on this planet, ever, actually. So your new age, fake spirituality, mamby-pamby garbage is not helping anyone, and certainly not helping yourself by any means. Made it to the top of the road. So, maybe, let's see, where should I don't know, I guess, could I park here? Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll get out in a second, but, so, yeah, talking about things and hopefully figuring out lessons learned in the process. Like, if you're learning, they're not mistakes, they're not punishments, they're nothing, they are challenges, right? Do you really want to stick with your path? Do you really want that off-grid dream? Do you really want to have a pure, natural life? Do you really want this? Are you going to take any of these lures, or even rich men? In fact, even recently, this whatever dude was trying to buy me, and I'm going to get you a place, and la 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 la, and whatever, dude. I can't be bought, okay? And I hope you can't either. But the truth is, most of us are. Until you know who you are. How do you find out who you are? By finding out everything you're not. How do you find out everything you're not? By experiencing everything you are not. Right? So all these like lessons, or you can call them initiations, tests, etc. Yeah, they felt like punishments, and trying to take on some of the gaslighters' information, like people I had on my show, people hounding me, telling me to kill myself, I'm doing everything wrong, and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, that wasn't fun, that was hard. It wasn't like, I walked into this journey, knowing it'd be difficult, didn't know how difficult, but in retrospect, man, I am so I absolutely love who I've become, who I always was all along. I just didn't know. I was programmed from, we all were, right? Every single person was. And I was programmed to be the exact opposite of me. So while I was stuck in trying to make my mommy love me or daddy love me or, and things like that, society approve or not punish or shame me, my soul knew it was off. Dude, I'm really, being in all these cities and stuff where I've been lately, people have to be on drugs to be in the cities. No wonder why everybody's on pills and drugs, and you have to be. But guess what? You don't have to be in those places either, and you don't have to be in that prison. You don't. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I just want to encourage people. You're not alone, and there is hope. Just keep going, and always follow your heart. Don't frickin' sell out, and don't allow yourself to be abused, even if you have to go live in your car, or live in a tent, or whatever. At least you're remaining true to your soul. You're experiencing pure freedom. You have that clean slate without outside influences, especially vampiric ones, right? And distractions. Go to the mountain. Express your pain, leave your pain, grieve it, feel it, heal it. You have to get it out. Covering it up with pills to stay in the rat race. Yeah, I'm really glad to be out of that. But yeah, you don't have to live in it. Look how beautiful. It's a shame I didn't get up here to learn more and explore more while I was here, but honestly, here, I'll get out and show you some more. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty. It really is. And, but my soul, my heart, it's just not here. It's not as pretty as it used to be, and all this talk you hear from the New Age freaks, oh, yes, spiritual, and blah, 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 and good alien. No, I did not get that feeling at all. I didn't. In fact, it felt kind of creepy. I'm not saying right here, and I'm not blaming the mountain or, anything like that. Clearly it's gorgeous, the trees, the lakes. Hopefully you'll be able to see some from here. Look at that road. I don't know if you can see that there. Brr. But yeah, to me it's just not as, it's just, it's not the California I was programmed in, right? When I was programmed and medicated and drugged, and I need to talk about that next. This was it, right? And hey, I was in America's finest city. I was part of an elite club, right? The best. Oh God, I need to run. It's freezing. Well, it is October. No snow yet, but anyways. Okay. Here. You need to watch my two-shot, or you could look at that. But, yeah, of course it's pretty. But for me, it's just not that. I don't know. I like my home. The place that's been in my heart all these years that I kept searching for, that I took the risk and, excuse me, organizing my water bottles. Took the risk and put myself on the chopping block and did what I had to do to find it. You can too. Wow. Okay, I think that's all I need to say, but yeah, thank you, Mount Shasta, stalkers, and all the, the Debbie who still follows me, and Lori and Anna. Oh, by the way, if somebody's last name isn't Love, like, and they're just using it in their new age love and light bull crap, trying to pretend they're all love, or calling themselves kind spirit or things like that, watch out, because every single person I've met using that name as fake, or, you know, whatever, changing their name to it, is covering something up. And I saw it firsthand. So did Casey. Too bad he's not here with me now. Can't take him on anymore journeys right this second. But, yep, he was here. And I am thankful. I saw with my own eyes. I found out that my gut was right. All these other times, what did I find out? My gut is always right. So, hello. Those are cool lessons to learn. And the princess took off her dress and became a warrior. All right. Have a good day.